be honest, Zion Williamson's career has been extremely disappointing. And it's not because he doesn't have the talent. He does. He just doesn't try hard. Not only has his game not really developed, he can't stay healthy. And part of that has to do with his weight issues. In the few games that he plays, and he does play well, he always has some level of drama going on, either with his baby mamas or with OnlyFans models.
Well, now that your NBA career is officially, potentially over, that means no money for me equals no money for you. Pick your battles wisely, okay? Next time you run off on the plug, just know there's consequences. Bye.
And despite disappointing a whole city and an entire franchise for about 5 to 6 years, things are getting worse for Mr. Zion Williamson. We all know what Deshaun Watson went through. We see what Diddy's currently going through. We also see what Shannon Sharp is going through. And many of you are seeing what Tory Lanez is going through. Now it seems it is Zion Williamson's time to go through the grinder. And of course, this has everything to do with some allegations of a young lady that he dealt with from 2018 to 2023. These allegations include rape, physical assault, and abuse, occurring in over 3 states, including California, Louisiana, and Texas. As you know, when opinions like this come out, people start having court before this thing even goes to the judge.
Zion Williamson just got added to the list. When you get the money, you get the power, you think you're invincible, can do whatever you want to, force yourself on whoever you want to, and you can get away with it. Of course, nothing has been proven in court. This is all accusations at this point. But even that can ruin your interest. Watch his fan base grow. Watch his supporters double. It's always like accountability. That has been the highlight of the last 2-3 weeks. We talking accountability amongst other men. And watch men finna come out the woodwork defending them. Oh, she just want money. Oh, there ain't really no proof. It's just he say, she say. Sometimes men are just bad people.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the fuck you think you is?
Like, seriously? Who is this guy? I mean, this guy seems ridiculous. Don't get me wrong. In the case of somebody like Diddy, that's true. But the guy is already acting as if this is already occurring and he's completely guilty, which in my honest opinion, I don't believe so. All I gotta say, bro, kissing booty like that for ladies is not gonna get you any cheeks.
Hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no.
And then there are others.
Of the belief, as just watching other things happen in sports that have been in this same realm, that the Pelicans have to immediately cut Zion Williamson, right?
This particular person believes that this is the last straw for Zion Williamson and the Pelicans. It's just another excuse to get his ass out of the door. But then there are more concerned individuals.
Just because that BBL is doing something to your spirit don't mean that you need to be up in it. Just because she talking good in your ear, just trying to get it back, that don't mean that's the type of woman that's for you.
We can all be aware that, yes, men have to start making better choices when we discuss women or the kind of women that we want to deal with. And I guess not every BBL is clappable, and he's right. You got to stay out of people's cheeks. And I'm not doubting any of that at all, right? I mean, all of that is good information. But the reality is this. You see, if a man did all of these things to a woman, the question is, number one, why do you stay? Any woman who has been in such a relationship for over 5 years, by this time should have left the relationship. I mean, there's no way that you should stay. You should report these things to the police. I mean, he had money in 2020, he had money in 2021, he had money in 2022, he had money in 2023. And around this same time, it appears that he wasn't being faithful to you. He was dealing with Mariah Mills at the same time, and most likely dealing with his baby's mom. So he had a lot of women that he was dealing with. So you have every opportunity, or you had every opportunity to basically leave the relationship, which is something that any person, male or female, should do. The question is, why don't you leave? Now, I understand it's easy for a person to use the, well, I was abused and it hurt. Or she hit me in the face and I didn't know what to do, family. Cool. You got hit in the face with a few sandals and a few pieces of peanut butter and bread. Got it. It hurt so much you wanted to stay. So then why didn't you just go? I mean, if you felt that your life was in danger, if you felt that you were being harmed, if you felt that, you had issues, why didn't you go? And that's a question I want to ask any man or a woman in any sort of domestic relationship in 2025, where you have all of these resources out here. There are helplines. There are people that you can talk to. There are groups. You can be more adamant about it. You can be more open about it. You have every resource in the world today to express why you should leave such a relationship. So why don't you do it? Number 2, why didn't you call the police? It would seem to me that if you were being assaulted, then you should call the police. Obviously, these are criminal charges, and we can see that when it came with the allegations against Tory Lane, somebody called the police. And if you call the police, even if you don't want to press charges, well, what will happen is if the state finds it necessary or deems it necessary, the state will just pick the case up and you can't do anything about it. So why not give the opportunity to the state to basically press charges against such an individual? Seems like to me this is something that should happen, but it didn't. This individual doesn't want to go to the police and still doesn't want to go to the police because this lawsuit that this person is filing, of course, stop the show, we don't know their name, but this person is 24 years old and they are doing the same thing that Gabriella Zuniga did, which is press civil charges on Zion Williamson. And you already know what this means. It means that, hey, listen, if you have enough money, literally you can buy me out. And what I typically believe is they probably have some level of evidence of like admitting to something that was wrong on text messages or videos or something like that. Nobody's perfect. And then what you're seeing right now is, okay, listen, Zion, give us $10 million and we'll go away. And Zion is probably not agreeing with that. So now they're saying, all right, well, listen, let's go ahead on and file the civil case and we'll do the same thing that Gabriella Zuniga is doing to Shannon Sharp. And thirdly, why do you wait until now? And the reason why you wait until now, in my honest opinion, is because, well, you didn't get the upfront money that you were looking for. And he said no. And this is exactly what Zion Williamson's attorney, Michael Balacio, said. We take these allegations with the utmost seriousness and we unequivocally deny them. The allegations contained in the complaint are categorically false and reckless. So my question is, what if this person is lying? What should happen to them?
One unpopular opinion that I have that could make people want me is women that make false accusations about men when it comes to rape, molestation, harassment, assault, all those things. Those women need to serve time in prison. I did not say that they should pay a fine. I said they need to serve time, go to prison. For those of you that want to say that I sound like a pick-me or whatever the case may be, I don't care about that. And the reason why I don't care about that is because it could be your brother, it could be your uncle, it can be your father, it can be your cousin, it can even be your grandfather, it can be any male figure that is significant in your life. You also need to understand that, one, there are women out there that are just straight grimy. They get mad at you, they want to get petty, they want to see you suffer, so they try to formulate those kinds of accusations to ruin your life. Women like that, why should we let them walk free?
Yes, an individual should go to jail if these are false allegations. Now, again, one of the incidents in the lawsuit says that Williamson raped the woman when she tried going to sleep. Williamson called her stuck up and the B word and told her that she could not go to sleep unless he clapped cheeks. When she refused, Williamson pinned her down and then took the cheeks. Again, this is something that is above a civil case. This is a case that needs to have the police involved. And again, men, we really have to make sure how we're handling women in today's time. It's not 1990s or 1980s. I mean, these are serious allegations, and if you have money, you don't have to worry about going to jail. You just got to worry about your money leaving your account. And people like the game have already found out what those civil lawsuits are like. If you miss court, you can end up like Soulja Boy owing $4 million. These things are serious. They don't want you to go to jail. They want your cash. So you have to really make sure of how you're handling things. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shady Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.